continuous blessings. He commended the Aso's reign, marked by wisdom, fairness, and a commitment to peace and unity, and expressed gratitude for his fatherly guidance, support, and prayers, which have strengthened the council administration. The chairman's message conveyed the council's deep appreciation for the Aso's leadership and dedication to the well-being of the Kwali people. The FCT Police Command has dismissed as false claims on social media alleging that personnel of the command have been directed to remove pockets from their uniforms. The command spokesperson Josephine Ade disclosed this in a statement issued to journalists. She said the claim is entirely baseless and should be disregarded, adding that there has been no such directive from the Office of the Inspector General of Police. According to her, the FCT Police Command remains focused on its constitutional mandate of safeguarding lives and property and urge members of the public to verify information from credible sources before circulating it further. She advised members of the public to follow official communication channels of the police for accurate updates. The police spokesperson also encouraged social media users to desist from spreading misinformation capable of misleading public and attempting to distract security agencies from their critical duties. The Nigerian Air Force has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening cooperation with Turkish defense company Aselsan in areas of radar, air defense, and precision technologies. Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar gave the assurance on 23rd September during a courtesy visit by Aselsan's president and CEO, Mr. Ahmed Akil, to NAF headquarters in Abuja. He said the engagement was an opportunity to consolidate existing collaboration and explore new areas to enhance the Air Force operational capacity. Air Marshal Abubakar commended Aselsan's record in defense electronics, noting that its expertise aligns with its command philosophy of building an agile and resilient Air Force. He explained that advanced radar system, anti-drone technologies, and precision-guided capabilities will boost NAV's effectiveness in addressing security challenges. In his remarks, Mr. Akil expressed appreciation for the reception and pledged Aselsan's readiness to deliver cutting-edge solutions in radar, avionics, modernization, and air defense systems. He described Nigeria as a strategic partner for Turkey in Africa. The visit forms part of ongoing high-level engagements between both nations aimed at advancing defense cooperation to promote peace and security in Nigeria and the wider sub-region. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has officially resumed her duties at the National Assembly after a 6-month suspension. The Kogi Central lawmaker walked back into the Senate amidst cheers from supporters, waving banners and chanting songs of solidarity. This came shortly after the Senate authorities reopened her previously sealed office. Akpoti-Uduaghan was suspended in March following a heated clash with the Senate president, who accused her of unparliamentary conduct. Speaking to reporters after reclaiming her seat, the senator declared she has no apology to render. She described her return as a triumph for democratic principles and stood firm on her conduct during the incident that led to her suspension.
Sometimes it's good to put the institutions to test. We can't cow down in the face of injustice. No one is more Nigerian than us. Senator Pabio is not more of a senator than I am. He's not a governor of this place. And he treated me as if I was his servant or I was a domestic staff in his house. It's very unfortunate that at this time, after so many years of democracy, we would have a National Assembly be run by such dictatorship. It's totally unacceptable. As for me, I'm glad to be here. And even though we have been illegally suspended, no day have I hesitated in effectively carrying out my duties as a senator of Kogi Central to the very best of my capacity.
Senator Natasha's comeback marks a significant moment of reconciliation and a statement on upholding democracy within the Senate. And coming up on Aso Briefing, Nigeria signs landmark aviation MOU with the lead United Arab Emirates, plus business and more. Do join us after the break.
We were warned about this marriage. Because we did not listen, the young maiden is dead.
Nana, come here. Hi. Why do you speak so freely with a stranger from Ajam?
We were just talking about offering Ojigijag a seat on the council.
God be praised. He has 2 wives. So why are you making it look like it is a big deal?
Welcome back. You're watching Aso Briefing. You can watch us live on DSTV channel 392, StarTimes TV channel 127, Free TV channel 507, UHF band on channel 38. Nigeria has taken a bold step towards modernizing its aviation and cargo sector with the signing of a memorandum of understanding with the lead UAE, a global leader in aviation security and advanced cargo information systems. Spokesperson to the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Tunde Moshood, in a statement said the MOU was signed in Abu Dhabi during a high-level visit by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Olorogun Festus Keyamo. He was joined by top aviation officials, including heads of NCAA, FAN, and the Nigerian Customs Service. According to the statement, the agreement will see ACI systems deployed across Nigerian airports, starting with feasibility studies in October 2025 and a nationwide rollout by late 2026. These systems are designed to boost aviation security, streamline cargo clearance, and increase government revenue through real-time cargo tracking and risk profiling. Minister Keyamo described the move as a game changer for Nigeria's aviation sector, saying it will align the country with international standards and position it as a leading logistics hub in West Africa. The statement noted that this partnership marks Nigeria as the first country in the region to embrace ACI on a large scale. An ability to ensure efficiency and sustainability in grassroots governance in the FCT, a non-governmental organization, HIP City Innovation Center, unveiled a development charter for residents of Buhari Area Council in the FCT. The unveiling brought together government representatives, community leaders, and civil society organizations. Here's the reports as presented from our studios.
Abuja is an offshoot of the nation's capital. From this humble beginning, the nation's capital blossomed, building critical world-class sustainable infrastructural projects. But despite Abuja holding a badge among the fastest-growing cities in the world, deep within, some local communities in the FCT still suffer a deficit in critical social infrastructural projects.
Buhari is becoming one of the fastest-growing area councils, yet its people face enormous challenges, issues of unaffordable housing, inadequate transportation, weak service delivery, and exclusion of vulnerable groups.
Maybe by the time you check 2025 budgets, you may discover that there are some road projects that we are being captured, but are they being executed?
As councillors, we don't have the power to do these things. We only have the power to legislate. We don't have the power to execute.
So this charter is the response of residents themselves, crafted from months of dialogue with women, youth, persons with disability, some of them here represented in this hall. It captures their realities and their vision for an inclusive, sustainable Buhari.
The Buhari Resident Charter of Demand on City Development, which captures critical social infrastructural projects for the residents of Buhari Area Council of the FCT, is believed to be a template for city development across all area councils of the FCT. Abdul Kabir Jabir, Aso Television News. Historically, Abuja is an offshoot of the nation's capital.
The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau has released a preliminary report on the derailment involving train number AK1 operated by Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC. The Director of Public Affairs and Family Assistance, NSIB, Mrs. Bimbo Olaomi Oladeji, made this known in a statement explaining that the occurrence took place at the Kilometer 49 Kubwa, Asham Section, Kagarko Local Government Area, Kaduna State on 26 August 2025. The report further explained that the passenger train, which departed Idu Station, Abuja at 9:45 a.m. en route Rigasa Station, Kaduna, was carrying 618 persons on board, including NRC crew members, security personnel, and service staff. According to the report, at approximately 11:09 a.m. shortly after passing a manually operated switch point at Asham Station, the forward locomotive and adjoining coaches derailed and overturned. The report clarified that 21 passengers sustained varying degrees of injuries, while no fatalities were recorded, noting that initial findings and recommendations are contained in the preliminary report, which is available for download on the NSIB website. The NSIB said the report represents early findings and is subject to further analysis, adding that the final report will present detailed conclusions and additional recommendations to enhance rail safety in Nigeria. The Federal Road Safety Corps and the Kwabda Road Safety, the Federal Road Safety Corps and the Kwabda as Road Safety Demand Foundation has unveiled plans for the International Road Crash Victims Conference 2025. The announcement was made in Abuja by the Corps Marshal of the FRC, Shehu Mohammed, and the President's Court of Appeal, Justice Monica Dongban-Menson, who is also the founder of the KRSD Foundation. The conference with the theme Gathering Africa and the World for Road Crash Victims will be hosted in Abuja next year. Daniel Obi tells us more.
The International Road Crash Victims Conference 2025 will bring together stakeholders from Africa and beyond to foster dialogue, share best practices, and develop actionable solutions to support victims of road crashes while advancing road safety. Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed said the Federal Road Safety Corps partnership with the KRSD Foundation demonstrates its resolve to reduce crashes and provide support for victims.
I can testify that the FRC personnel are the only that keep their hand in blood to rescue crash victims anywhere in the country. And so far, we have 64 Debra points, that is ambulance points, across the country, even though it's still inadequate because for 250 million people, having just 64 Debra points to take care of rescue, quick response is highly grossly inadequate. We also have 38 roadside clinics within the country.
Justice Monica Dongban-Menson explained that the conference represents a call to action for Africa and the global community to prioritize the dignity and welfare of road crash victims while also amplifying their voices.
We want 0.0000% of fatalities on our roads. And the only way we can do it is if we each take responsibility. As you step out of your house, say, make a keep road safe demand of yourself.
Pre-conference activities, according to Justice Dongban-Menson, will begin on the 15th of November 2025. These include cycling, walking, and golfing activities, all designed to promote healthy and safe mobility while symbolically showing solidarity with road crash victims. Daniel Obi, Aso Television News.
The National Pension Commission (PENCOM) has unveiled a new transformative program of reforms to ensure health insurance coverage for retirees and minimum pension guarantee. The program, tagged Pension Revolution 2.0, also focuses on ways to optimize investment performance while safeguarding contributors' funds to deliver sustainable long-term returns. The Director General of PENCOM, Ms. Omolala Olororo, made this known on her verified X, says in line with the Renew Hope agenda of President Tinubu, the policy will broaden pension access to all Nigerians, especially those in the informal sector. She stresses that the Pension Revolution 2.0 will also serve as a renewal of trust to enhance rapid development in the sector. The DG of PENCOM adds that the reforms will safeguard contributors' funds to deliver sustainable long-term reforms and expand pensions to all Nigerians. The National Bureau of Statistics says Nigeria's gross domestic product grows by 4.3% in the second quarter of 2025 on year-on-year basis against the 3.48% growth recorded in the same period of 2024. The NBS in its second quarter GDP report for 2025 pointed that the agriculture sector expanded by 2.8% from the 2.6% of same period of 2024. The industry sector grew by 7.4% against the 3.7% in the corresponding period last year, while the services sector posted a growth of 3.9%, slightly higher than the 3.8% obtained in second quarter of 2024. In terms of contribution to the economy, the industry sector accounted for 17% of aggregate GDP in quarter 2 2025, compared with 16.7% of same quarter of 2024. The NBS affirmed the growth was driven mainly by crop production, telecommunications, real estate, financial institutions, trade, construction, electricity, gas, steam, and air conditioning supply. And still on business, Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria has announced a reduction of 50 basis points from the monetary policy rate to 27% from the 27.5%. Thus, it began Governor Olayemi Kadoso in Abuja after the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, explained that the committee also reduced the cash reserve ratio for commercial banks to 45%, while retaining that of merchant banks at 16%, the liquidity ratio at 30%, and the asymmetric corridor at plus 260 and minus 250 around the MPR. The CBN governor noted that this is aimed at providing a framework for liquidity management and signaling the CBN's courteous approach towards market volatility. According to him, the committee's decision to lower the monetary policy rate was predicted on the sustained disinflation recorded in the past 5 months, projections of declining inflation for the rest of 2025, and the need to support economic recovery efforts. And that's Aso Briefing for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Princess Sobra Usman. Good afternoon.